Hello students, welcome everyone. I'm Amrit and today I have come up with a new video for the class 7 chapter 1 poem The Squirrel. Dear students, before we read any poem, we must know the name of the poet. So my dear students, you can clearly see the name of the poem here below the poem. Mildred Bowers Armstrong is the name of the poet. Okay, my dear students? Yeah. Now let's quickly go through the summary. In the poem The Squirrel, the poet Mildred Bowers Armstrong describes a squirrel that he observes in his garden. The poet describes how the squirrel, covered in grey fur, sits in an upright position on a tree branch eating a nut. His tail looks like a question mark because of its bent shape. Now let's see the poem. The Squirrel. You may have seen a squirrel sitting on the ground eating a nut. What did it look like? Here is a poet's description of just such a squirrel. So my dear students, here the poet is saying that sometimes you might have seen a squirrel sitting on the ground or just on the tree or on a tree branch, and how does it look? So here the poet has his own personal feelings and he has shared it. So let's just go through it. He wore a question mark for tail and overcoat of grey. He sat up straight to eat a nut. He liked to tease and play. My dear students, we see here the poet is saying that he wore question mark. He wore a question mark. Okay. That means here you can see clearly the squirrel is sitting and its tail is looking as if it is a question mark, and so the poet compares the tail to a question mark. An overcoat of grey. Here you see the squirrel has also a grey color. Here you can see all everywhere grey color, and that is why the poet imagines that the squirrel has wore a coat which is of a grey color. He sat up straight to eat a nut and is sitting on the tree to eat a nut. And if we ran around his tree, he went the other way. Now my dear students, we see here the poet is saying that he liked to tease and play. That means when the poet was standing near the tree and he was watching, and at that time just the poet was trying to go close by, and that time the squirrel just moves to the other side of the tree, and when he wants to go back, then the squirrel again comes to the other side of the tree. And so here the poet says that the squirrel likes to tease and play. I hope the students, all of you have understood the poem very well. Like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you. Have a nice day.